This has to be the worst rank battle I've ever played, and it's all thanks to Belly Bolt. In this video, I'm going to show you how Belly Bolt made my life a living hell. At first, a look at the teams. Nothing crazy: Annihilate, Belly Bolt, Dragonite, Meowscarada, Volcarona, and Rotom Wash. And then, I choose Appleton. Appleton has been a fun, bulky gal on my team that's taken some serious damage as well as dealt it, but I also had my reasoning with it being a good bait for dragon moves from Dragonite and being a good Meowscarada counter, and I thought it's smart to take it this match. So then the match starts. Electrode and Palafin face down Belly Bolt and Annihilate. I go for a light screen to help protect my Palafin switch in from any big hits from a Belly Bolt, not fearing Annihilate before doing him any damage. I get my switch in and my poor Appleton gets paralyzed. I go for the switch on Electrode to get my now powered up Palafin back into position to do some damage, only to get bulked up on and also confused. Now, this is where the fun begins. I pray for some luck and get off a Leech Seed through paralyzation and confusion. I go for some big damage on Annihilate by terrestrializing Palafin and know it's time to start bulking up on Appleton if I want him to survive any of the hits. Did I say big? I meant a fifth after those bulk ups. But thanks to my Iron Defense, Ice Punch doesn't even take down Appleton out of the green. Palafin then gets his dose of paralysis, and Appleton pulls through for another Iron Defense through the confusion. And with Leech Seed, Annihilate is no longer on the field. Out comes Meowscarada to threaten my Palafin with that always critical hitting move. But what they don't know is I have Protect, and better yet, Body Press. So all I need to do is to get through my Protect and get through this confusion, and of course, my first turn of paralysis at a pivotal moment in the game, but worse yet, that's only the beginning. I realize I need to switch into Cerule Edge to pressure the Meowscarada and take a hit for Palafin. Cerule Edge eats the double target and allows for Appleton to stay paralyzed. I see it's my opportunity to put some pressure on him and go for a Bitter Blade on the Meowscarada and go for a Leech Seed on his Belly Bolt to finally start working on that health. And in the blink of an eye, knockoff knocks out Cerule Edge, and Belly Bolt hits me for another Confuse Ray. What does Appleton do? Does what she always does and pulls through and gets her Leech Seed off and stays healthy. I go for the Volt Switch to break any potential sash on Meowscarada, though my only switch was Palafin, knowing he would go for the Flower Trick regardless on my Electrode. But Palafin lives on 6 HP and eats a Confuse Ray from the Belly Bolt, allowing for Appleton to clean up the Meowscarada with a Body Press. Last to make an appearance, Rotom Wash, to which now I'm feeling more confident knowing that I saved Electrode earlier. Palafin comes through and gets some good damage on Belly Bolt, only to reveal Rocky Helmet, knocking out Palafin and most likely causing the Rotom to target into the Appleton with its Thunderbolt. What do we get from Belly Bolt? More confusion. But that doesn't stop Appleton, and we get a fat Giga Drain on his Rotom. And after our Leech Seed, we're sitting pretty at full health. Electrode makes its return. Yes, Electrode is genderless, people. And with it being fastest on the field, it now has a good time to discharge as ever. I think I'm going to clean up the game from here. Until... oh yes, Electric Terra Rotom, meaning that my discharge does... yeah, that much. And now the reveal of... Slack Off, allowing Belly Bolt to heal half of its health up. But at this point, you must have noticed Belly Bolt still has one more move. We've seen Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray, Slack Off, and what? Thunderbolt. Surely he needs to do some damage. We'll get to that later. Right now, we need to deal with this Rotom, who has, oh great, Hex on my paralyzed Appleton. Things are starting to look grim as Belly Bolt takes another turn to slack off and heal up generously. Hopefully, this next turn, great. We get back to full health again, only to be taken down back to half from a Hex, and Belly Bolt finally reveals its final move, Eerie Impulse. A non-damaging move, meaning all I have to do is take out this Rotom through the paralysis and confusion, and I'll win. Out of confusion, only for sheer disappointment. I go for the same move, trying to take Rotom out, hoping that the Leech Seed was enough to let me live the next Hex. We live! Belly Bolt fires off another Confuse Ray before we move, making our odds of success all the more slim. But Appleton never lets you down. Now it's down to Appleton versus Belly Bolt, with Belly Bolt's only hope of me knocking myself out through confusion or beating me in a health at the end of the timer. Turn 1, I go for a Giga Drain just to regain some health, snap out of confusion, get that health. Sitting on 50 HP and knowing he can't hurt me, I'm ready to win. I was hoping for a crit with Giga Drain to get some big gains on my health, but quickly I realized I need to start putting some damage down and switch to Body Press, only to remember that he has Rocky Helmet. Luckily, Leech Seed will mitigate any of that damage. Next turn, I get denied my Iron Defense, and the next turn, the same. Third time's the charm, right? If that meant 3 times for Confusion to hit in a row, you'd be right. But hey, it can't get any worse, right? He can't do anything to me but hope I quit so much he mocks me with a move that can't affect me anymore. But that's okay, now it's my time to do nothing. Another Confuse Ray comes out, only to make my frustration grow, but that gave Appleton the power-up she needed. Appleton has been confused for so long that she lives off confusion. She feeds off of it. Doesn't know her day without it anymore. Bellybolt slacks off back to full health, but now it's my time to test out the power of all these iron defenses. Go! Attack, Appleton! Shit. Alright, maybe we just go for the one shot and max our defenses. We have 7 PP left, we attack, and almost! He restores some health for Appleton, only to finally come through and clean up this game with a fat body press. And that's how this Appleton made my life a living hell for 20 minutes, only to hope that I quit. But I didn't, thanks to Appleton.